Ethan. Hey Carl, I stumbled upon this thing online. It's called self-improvement, and as I looked into it more, people everywhere are talking about the amazing benefits this brings to them. Why don't we give it a shot? Carl. Ethan, don't tell me you want to be one of those self-improvement gurus. All they do is spread the same information over and over again. It's very annoying. Oh, you can do this. Oh, you can do that. You can do whatever you set your mind to. It really gets on my nerves. And besides, I don't see a problem with my life. So what's the point? But Carl, don't you ever notice the guys all around us getting the things we want? The women, the respect, the attention? Doesn't the question of how do they do it spring into your head? Don't you want those things too? I never said I wanted those things. Like I said before, my life is perfectly fine the way it is. And I really believe at this point that you're just overthinking things, Ethan. What's going on, you two? It seems like you're really into the debate. Avery! Mind if you tell me what you're talking about? I stumbled upon this thing called self-improvement, and as I looked more into it, people everywhere were talking about the amazing benefits of it, how it can make you feel as a person, how you can better experience life, how you can increase your attraction from women. Doesn't that sound amazing? Although it sounds nice, our lives are perfectly fine the way they are. We're just enjoying our youth before we become adults. Ethan's overthinking this, Avery. He already wants to work himself so hard for what? He should just enjoy himself while he's still young. But Carl, I know you see these things as well. So many people in our school are getting the things we want. Doesn't that bother you in the slightest? If this could give us the chance to take those things for ourselves, shouldn't we capitalize on it? Ethan, you're overthinking things again. Like I said before, we're perfectly fine with video games and everything else we do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You two need to calm down. Now I see where you both are coming from. Ethan, I'm glad the path of self-improvement caught your attention. It's an excellent thing to question. Always do that, no matter what. Carl, I can see where you're coming from as well. A life of comfort is one that nobody wants to leave. Very understandable. I was in your same boat when I was your age. And what do you know, Avery? You're just our PE teacher. What's so special about the life you're living? That is an excellent question, Carl, which I would not mind showing the both of you, if you want to be taken under my wing. Allow me to show you the life of what self-improvement really looks like. Alright, gentlemen. 16-year-old me and younger was a complete dumbass. And I'm not gonna lie about that. I actually really was. I would always question, bro, why do the high school athletes always get the things I've always wanted? The women, the attention, the respect, the football players, the basketball players, the power lifters. Why do they get the things I want? And yet, if you were to take a look at me back then, bro, I've shown you guys freshman year pics. I was a complete fat ass. Like, I would repeat the same routine over and over again. I would go eat, sleep, Fortnite, repeat, bro. That's how stupid I was. And what do I call myself now? Less of a dumbass. I'm still quite stupid. I'll give you guys an example. I did not know that you could actually cut a kiwi in half and eat it with a spoon. Like, you could scoop out the part of the kiwi from the half. I thought you would always have to peel off the skin of the kiwi, and then you had to cut it more into little slices. Into little slices, bro. Just so you could put it in like whatever you wanted to put, your cereal, oatmeal, whatever. I thought it could only be eaten that way. And that's just one example of this. But I was going through life, the classic gamer style, bro. And I would sit in the same spot in my bed for so many years, bro. My ass imprint is on that bed. I feel it still whenever I go to sleep. I had to transition from chair to bed to chair. I had to do that so many times, bro. But that was how my life was like. The same thing. I only got fatter. I repeated that same Fortnite eat, sleep, repeat shit. And until one day, bro, I was blessed. Like, God literally looked down upon me and said, this guy needs help, bro. He needs some help, bro. And so, what happened? I got vaccinated for the second dose of COVID, and I got heart inflammation out of it. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where your heart expands so much to the point where it feels like it wants to explode. But I got hospitalized for a week in the ICU. Bro, that shit was like torture. They did not even have real toilets. You want to know what I had to do? The toilet was in the sink. I had to open the sink like a fridge. Then there it was, a dry bucket. It didn't even have water. It was just like a piece of plastic that covered the actual bucket because they had to collect my poop for testing to make sure that I was fine. Which, okay, yes, understandable, but bro, I could not poop because you guys know those IV tubes that they had to connect to you? I had to move that all around. And then my robe that they gave me, and then it was like I got no privacy. There wasn't even a curtain where you could cover yourself with, bro. It was like the only thing that was covering me was like the side of the sink that you had to open up. That was the only thing that covered me, bro. And not only that, it was so damn boring, bro. There were so many things I didn't like about the hospital. The only thing I actually appreciated were the people that came to talk to me because I was that bored. I couldn't do anything. Don't get hospitalized, bro. Please don't. It's so boring and it's very torturous in there. But the food wasn't actually that bad. As much as people say it's bad, it's actually not quite bad. But as I was looking for gratification on my phone, kind of like this, I ended up encountering Red Pill content. The Fresh and Fit podcast. Bro, I hate those guys now. Like, if you were to watch, I think it was Fresh and Byron, I think that's their names. I don't like them. I hate them. But as I watched them, I was actually quite entertained by the amount of women that were on the podcast that would always contradict themselves about what they said. Like, there would be things like, you can't buy me out. Okay, how much should your man make? 6 figures? You see what I mean, bro? That shit would make me laugh. It actually would really get me laughing like crazy. But I wasted so much of my time watching those type of podcasts. Like, make up your mind, damn it. Was I a consumer? Or was I a self-improvement person? Like, damn. But then one day, again, like months after my hospitalization, I'm thankful to God, bro. I finally got to sleep on a real bed, bro. I got to sleep. I found a YouTuber named Hamza. Hamza Ahmed. Bro, my ass was cooked before I even got to the third fucking video, bro. As I watched his videos, I got criticized left, right. I was getting slapped in the face repeatedly over and over again. I was so astounded by him. I actually implemented the advice that he told me. Yes, I implemented it. I did not watch the videos just to watch them. I actually implemented the advice. And Jesus, it worked, bro. Like, the amount of things that I actually got was insane. First off, I went from full-on nerd. Like, you could just imagine me as a full-on nerd. Fuck off. Damn it. It's actually so easy to imagine me as a nerd. Okay, fine. But I went from full-on nerd to being one of those guys. You know those find X questions that you get on the math worksheets? I would be one of those guys. I'm not one of those guys who circles X and writes down, here it is. There's your X. I know. You should take school more seriously, bro. If you're just depending on it. If that's what you guys were thinking, hopefully so. And then I thank you guys for being very concerned about me. But allow me to tell you this. If I did not take my future seriously, I would not be recording for YouTube right now. I actually did want to be a YouTuber, and now I'm actually doing that. It's hard, I'll tell you that. But that's okay. And then the next benefit that came with it was the amount of attention I got, bro. Thank God. Now more guys are actually looking at me. I'm actually getting more attention. People are noticing me. Especially the women, bro. Oh my God, you're such a simp, bro. Why do you care so much about how women notice you? Well, because I'm a man. And as such, I want women to like me so I can date them. You understand? But besides those two amazing benefits, the one most important one, this one actually derives the other two. Like, this one actually helps you to get the other two in as well. Self-love. Bro, I hope that you guys do not believe me when I say this. Like, if you guys believe me so easily when I tell you this story, God, I still have a lot of work to do. But damn, bro, it was that easy to tell. Whenever I got a 70 on a test in my freshman year, or before that actually, whenever I got a 70, because I've always wanted to strive for those top colleges, Harvard, Yale, UPenn, whatever Ivy League or top colleges, Rice University, I was so obsessed with getting all A's, bro. Whenever I got a C on a test, bro, I'd cry. I would legitimately cry, bro. Like, it was so embarrassing. As a man, I am not supposed to cry. And yet I cried over a paper? Fucking hell, bro. I hated myself so much back then. But then taking on self-improvement, bro, I became better. I can literally get a 40 on a test and I'll just laugh about it. I'll just call myself a dumbass. That's all I'll do now. And do I feel embarrassed about telling you guys the 70 sit? No. Kind of. Fine. Fuck off. Yes. Kind of. But it's good to get that shit out here, okay? And now, hopefully you guys are questioning this. Otherwise, again, I still have a lot of work to do, which I still do. I hope you guys are questioning, what's the point of all this? Why are you telling us about your ICU and no toilet experience and your ass imprinted on your bed, bro? On your bed and chair. To emphasize the points of how I was before. I want to help you guys transform from this to this. That's explained in simple version. My version. So, if you guys want some help with your self-improvement tips, I could give you them. Like, you can hear self-improvement tips from a dumbass himself. And it's going to be simple. It'll be very simple and very easy to explain from my end and easy to hear from yours. If you guys want that, then make sure to click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get more of the latest news from this dumbass's videos. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and remember, become your own Averys. Where did you take us, Avery? I've never seen this before. Neither have I, Avery. What is this? Alright, boys. From here on out, I'll not only be your PE teacher, but I will become your self-improvement coach. And will this help us, Avery? Will it really change our lives for the better? Yeah. How do we know this isn't some sham? Well, boys, that discovery is up to you. Show me that you're dedicated, and you will reap the rewards of self-improvement. Or, it can just be a waste of your time, and you'll question the point of all of it. But anywho, let us get started, shall we?